Australia's immigration laws have recently undergone significant visa changes with the goal of improving responsiveness and flexibility. The Australian government is reshaping migration channels to match economic demands, from the subclass 485 visa age restriction modification to a total reorganization of the Australian visa program. Australia also has plans to phase out the 482 visa over the course of 2024 in favor of the Skills in Demand visa, which will include a three-tiered approach to temporary skilled migration and a 4-year validity period. In this video, we will highlight the 4 important Australian visa changes in April 2024. 1. Australia's proposed visa ban on some countries. Australia is planning to pass a bill that would let them put entire countries on a blacklist from which its nationals are not permitted to apply for Australian visas. According to the proposed Migration Amendment Law, Australia may impose travel restrictions on countries that reject the compulsory deportation of their citizens. If implemented, this measure may have a substantial impact on applicants from South Sudan, Russia, Iran, Iraq, and perhaps more countries that the Australian government has not specified. The effects of such restrictions on immigrant communities, diplomatic relations, and humanitarian standards are still being closely examined and discussed as the Senate considers this new bill. 2. 491 visa changes for New South Wales. The New South Wales government has announced revisions to the Skilled Work Regional Visa subclass 491 under Pathway 1, which began on April 3, 2024, marking a significant development for skilled migration in the state. This modification makes it easier for skilled migrants in regional New South Wales to meet the requirements, which will facilitate nomination and support local economic growth. The Government of New South Wales has recognized the necessity for the visa application procedure to be flexible in order to accommodate the changing demands of the regional workforce. The conditions have been modified significantly, with the needed job term being lowered from 12 months to just 6 months. It is now possible for skilled professionals who live and work in New South Wales designated regional districts to be nominated under Pathway 1 after 6 consecutive months of employment instead of the initial 12 months. 3. Conversion of tourist visa to other visas scrapped. When arriving in Australia, holders of tourist visas are more often than not attempting to apply for other visa streams. Nevertheless, Australia has lately taken steps to prevent this abuse of visiting visas. The newly proposed change will significantly change how Australian tourist visas are used and significantly impact the intents of potential immigrants. In the past, travelers visiting Australia had a variety of options to consider, including the business, family-sponsored, and other pathways. The integrity checks of applications for international student visas are being assessed by the Australian government's enforcement of the No Further Stay condition, which is recognized by Condition 8503 on visiting visas and is intended to prevent visa abuse. Apart from a protection visa, this limitation also stops the visa holder from applying for any other significant visas while they are in Australia. 4. Update on migration skill assessment fees. To apply for some skilled visas, your skills should match the job you're seeking under your selected visa, according to the Migration Skill Assessment. The Department of Employment and Workplace Relations has authorized a small increase of 3 to 4% to bring the costs for Engineers Australia Skill Assessment in line with the Consumer Price Index, effective July 1, 2024. Your skill assessment cost is one of the most important factors to take into account when getting ready to apply for an Australian visa. The majority of migration skills assessment companies have their fee schedules easily accessible on their websites. Prospective migrants, employers, or migration agents adapting to these Australian visa changes will ensure a smoother and more efficient migration process aligned with Australia's evolving needs. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on job and immigration news. Thanks for watching. Good luck!